And Steam, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another dub. All I get is W's, baby. I'm just talking mad mess. Your boy went, if you didn't catch it in the last video, your boy went 5 for 5. Dubs on day. Took a win in every league that I'm in. And this is just the second coming of it. So we're going to get right into it. This is the Week 8 recap of Friday Night Lights. And shout out to my players. So my team, like I said, we took a win, but this was a fat one. My team threw up 153 points, which is huge. It helps me with the standings a lot. We're going to go over that in a little bit. I'm sorry, 154, jeez. And my opponent only dropped 103. So I beat this fool by like 51 points, or 52 points. 51. But, yeah, just looking at things, so you guys already know I ran with Kyler. Kyler ran with the ball. He scores touchdowns. 22 points. I appreciate you. Kyler Murray is a goon. Geno Smith, man, it was just a bad game. And this is the second time I realized that I went against him. Just, it's tough. You don't have DK. I don't know what else to tell you. Hey, I fuck with Geno heavy. Shout out to Broward County. I'm just glad you didn't have a good game against me right now. Cooper Kupp, 16 points. You know he's coming back. You know he's here, and you know he's here to stay. Playoffs are coming soon. Kupp is gonna help me. Kupp is gonna help me propel to the playoffs, and hopefully first round buys, at least within this league. He went against Justin Jefferson, and as I say that, Jefferson got 19 points. Goon. But big difference, Jefferson is a first round pick, Kupp was a third, fourth round pick. DJ Moore with 5. I'm a little bit let down with that, but it's alright. It's okay. We all have bad games. And Romeo Dobbs with 10. Okay. I'm not mad at that, to be honest. I didn't think you were going to get 16, 17. I didn't think you were going to get more than, 15 plus again, at least this week. But good shit, 10 points. My dog Bijan with a solid 23. You guys already know, huge Bijan fan. Shout out, got him in way too many leagues. So just continue gooning for your boy. Oh, and that slide on the that stoppage on the touchdown to walk in, that was so sick. Anyways, went against Brees Hall. Man, what happened to Brees Hall? 26. That one game smashed me, and then this game he has 9. I'm cool with that though. Give me the 9 every time you play me, dog. A-Chain with 26. Speaking of 26, my dog Devon A-Chain. Shout out, Dolphins fan here. Love to see that. We stuck and we can't stop the run for a fly, and we ended up losing the game itself. But it's good to see A-Chain putting up good numbers and moving the ball efficiently as well as effectively. Ken Walker. Damn, I just realized I went against Ken Bone Walker. I'm actually very thankful that he didn't have one of his monster performances. Only 8 points. And this kid has been dropping like 19, 20 these last couple of weeks, so I appreciate that. And then you guys already heard me talk about him, Hans team, Cade Otton. If you didn't have him at tight end, please go pick him up. I talked about him with another friend of mine, and the minute Chris Godwin got hurt, and I was like, Cade Otton, question mark. Cade Otton is going to be a goon. He's already showing that he's going to be a goon. He gets a lot of targets. He was getting targets and receptions before Mike Evans and Chris Godwin got hurt. Now that Godwin's out for the season, Evans will be back in, I believe, 2 more weeks. But he is going to eat targets, and he is a red zone threat. Baker likes him in the end zone. So, Cade Otton, if you don't have him, go get him. 29 points. I would say he's the reason why I won, but every high number I get, it looks like it was Bijan against Brees so far. But the X factor isn't here because George Kittle with a 24-point game. Dog, shout out George Kittle. Big fan. Fuck with you heavy. Watched you on receiver. Huge big fan. Brian Robinson with 8 points. Probably like your lowest points of the season. I'm not even mad at you, dog. You're a monster. You're going to continue to eat. Go ahead. Next game, you'll bounce back. I guarantee that. George Pickens with 11. So you see, what was it? A 4-point swing? 3-point swing. So I'm not even mad at you dropping 8 points, Brian. You're alright. You've been gooning for way too long. You need an off game at this point. Brandon Aubrey outscoring Young Kohu by 2, 6-4. Nothing special there. But shout out to Detroit's defense completely locking down Tennessee. 17 points. I appreciate you. I'm surprised that they were still on the wire when I picked them up. Hopefully, they ball continue going forward, but I'm not playing them this week. I'll be playing Cincinnati versus Las Vegas. I think that's who I picked up in this league. I don't remember. And then my opponent had Philly against Cincy. I don't think that's a good option. Cincinnati low-key is balling. So if we're looking at the bench, I actually benched Garrett Wilson. He had 16. Maybe I should start playing him over DJ Moore. I was just nervous as to what was going to be happening with Devontae Adams and if he was going to be receiving a lot of targets going forward. It's looking pretty fine to me, to be honest. So we're going to go forward. We're going to go ahead and play Garrett Wilson over DJ Moore. I mean, if anything, we can always switch out Brian. No, I trust Brian Robinson more, to be real. Tank Dell balling too, and especially now with Diggs out for the season, Dell's going to go back into the number 2 slot. He's really good to have on my bench. I don't know when I'm going to play him just because he would be behind Garrett Wilson. He would be behind Cup. He would be behind DJ Moore. I mean, maybe he'll be in front of DJ Moore. That's we see. Everyone's in front of DJ Moore with that 5-point game at this aspect. But my opponent had Khalil Shakir, Goon, 19 points. Damn. You should have probably have played him. I would have played him over Dobbs for sure. That would have been 10 points right there. Pickens with only 11. Bucky with 15. So you could bench Pickens and play Bucky. I would have played Brees and Kenbone Walker before I played Bucky Irving for sure. But George Pickens is a different story. Devin Singletary with 4 points, trash. Tank Bigsby with a solid 10. Not mad at that. And he had Jaleel McMillan. Jaleel McMillan on his bench with 9. Just more than likely just to see how that plays out. I'm not mad at that. It's not a bad idea, to be honest with you. But hands team. So that was the matchup. Now, if we're looking at the standings wise, 1 through 4, we are 5-3. I'm ranked number 2nd. I got the second highest points at 993. It's going to be a little bit tough because 5 and 6 are 4-4, so they're only a game behind, and 7 through 10 are 3 and 5. This league, so it was clarified recently. This league is only a 4-man playoff. So this shit it just made the squeeze a lot tighter. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. I said it should be 5 with first place get a first round bye, but it wasn't going to work out. So I definitely need to continue to win because I could be out. Literally, I could get kicked out of the playoffs within 2 weeks. I can be out of the playoffs. So this is where it's tough. But in the same aspect too, if I continue to win forward, and if I even just 2 more wins, and somebody else within the top 4 loses 2 games, I'm kind of secure. Whew. Hands team, we got 5 weeks. I'm super excited for how this is going to play out. Let's get these dubs, baby. This should be, for sure, definite playoffs. Again, 4 teams, though, so it's a little scary. Scary Terry. All right, hands team.